huge entity that is considered the Tower of Exit, the Exotor throned one, who has been converted or shifted and changed their own self to breach out of the underworld, as they explained to Kuiko, Octavian, and Kon Dract, along with Digger on the ride. So everybody but Dice and Slice in the DC in the moment is in there. But I ask you guys, specifically Kuiko, specifically Kon, what do you guys at this moment do? Do you guys leave? You guys said that you would leave. They asked you to exit of their area, of their body, as they have some business to take care of.
Okay, I will be.
You'll be leader here, you said?
No, I said I will be leaving the area.
Oh, leaving the area. Okay.
Yes.
As
they have suggested.
It seems the only way out is to literally climb the walls up into the one hole exit at the top.
That seems like it is what I must do.
Okay.
So Kon starts climbing.
Okay. Yeah, does everyone start climbing out?
I'm going to ask Digger one more time. Do you really think he's being honest?
Digger looks to you without their face being perceived by the guy, he hopes, as he kind of just covers or cups his snout. The dog person that he is, this anthropomorphic wolf entity. And as Digger responds, he says, I don't trust any of these constructs that have a certain yield or expanse, if you can understand the phrasing. He may believe he'll stop at some point, but once you become consumption itself, can you stop?
And do you think you can stop him? Gia looks very good at the face in front of her.
Imandolia sort of in his place, he says, as he holds the new weapon that he's been cradling in his arms, seems to require both his hands to lift this peculiar weapon. And he says, I think we could take him. It'd be a tough fight, but doable. Do you do anything to that or say anything from that?
I see. I myself, it's like it's telling us the truth, but it just doesn't seem to be quite.
If we leave this place, we'll never have better tactical advantage.
Yeah.
But he also prepares to climb, at least to pretend to climb, as he goes behind Kon.
Okay.
Is that an okay? I'll climb. Okay, I shoot them with the bow. I'm not sure.
I will climb. How tall is the ceiling?
From here, about an 80-foot angle to climb. to the actual hole itself.
Okay, I'm going to fly up 80 feet, look exactly where the hole is, or at least, well, close to where Kon is about to be, so how high that be actually.
Mm. I'm sorry, repeat that last bit.
If I am going to do something right before Kon is eaten, how high would I have to fly?
It's a bit of time. It'd probably take at least 10-20 minutes to do this climb without straining yourself. Like Khan is not even 10 feet up yet, barely. As seconds have only passed, I'll say.
I am going to wait. I am going to swear I'll fly up 50 feet to the pillar and say I refuse.
Gotcha. DC. May I ask? Because I can remember. I'm sure I can. Remember what kind of character you have. I'm not cheating at all. I'm not looking at our previous conversations. What are you talking about?
I refuse your offer for us to help you.
Okay. Yeah. So DC, where do you see yourself coming into this? I will say that you probably maybe have snuck in here. I'm assuming you're back, by the way. Um,
Yes.
yes. Okay. Great. So, where would you find yourself in this situation? Would you be hanging around in the back area, maybe having snuck in, having caught wind of this place? Currently, where we're standing is the body of a massive construct that is trying to essentially rip through the underworld and eventually reach the overworld, which will, in theory, it could work. You don't believe it would, as it seems that this thing is just a massive monster getting bigger and bigger slowly. But due to the magic of the underworld that everybody seems to sort of be in, this entity is unable to breach a certain point. This certain point is the crux between you and your home, that you at least found yourself in at this point. Whether or not you're actually from the underworld, that's up to you. But as you are sort of stuck here, maybe your intent is to find a way out. And at the very least, this massive construct is in the way. So again, I'd ask, would you have dove in here to find a way to get rid of it or break it? Or would you have waited outside and exploited the several hundred people that were fighting it?
I want to say that I accidentally fell into the underworld.
You may. Many have.
Yes.
Alright, so I accidentally fell into the underworld.
Mm-hmm. Are you originally from Port, though? This planet? Would you say?
What?
Are you originally from Port, this planet? Or you would know it as Ayala, at least. As an elf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you'd be from the overworld. You stepped in a place and accidentally fell into the underworld. And again, where would you find yourself? Would you be in the middle of the fight, having lost sight of a couple of your allies in here, or would you have been attentively attempting to break it from the outside first?
Not actually. I'm not pretty attempting to break the outside.
Okay.
What did you mean by that?
I'm sorry. So you're asking what that means?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So if you were to choose that route, it'd be essentially you'd be assisting from the exterior. This thing does seem to take up several miles worth of space, and currently, as these guys are inside of this of this place of this space, there are several dozen groups of individuals outside that currently and casually cause damage onto this entity as they seem to be their ire at the moment. So again, you could tell me if you'd find yourself inside trying to deliver a strong blow to a weak point, or if you be resilient enough to throw yourself in the fray and risk getting blown up by massive mortar flying out from this thing.
I don't want to say that I'm inside.
Okay. Put your
That makes sense.
yeah, no, it does. At this point, do you want to put yourself somewhere on this map? You could pick the place effectively, then I'll adjust you slightly. But yeah, probably. Do you have
But I
a?
like hearing.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that? I didn't hear you.
Where's that noise coming? Where's that noise coming from?
A weird static sound.
I put music. It might be that.
Oh, I think it's the. Oh yeah, it's definitely the music.
Yes, you all may cut that off as you wish. You, I believe, all have the ability to lower that volume. But um, do you have a token DC to place by any chance?
Sadly not.
No, okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Just put in the blank token there. We'll find you something later. It isn't too difficult. We'll go to roll advantage, throw in a screenshot eventually. But for now, anything would work. For the time being. So let me just find your character.
Do that.
If you go to edit, you could just punch in anything, any image on there. You drag it on there. I don't see Feara. I don't see the character sheet. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. That's why. This is better. This is more information. Okay. Have you finished the character sheet yet, BC? So I think I still have it here.
I'm super confused how to do it.
Oh, so you just haven't made the character yet on the Roll20. The
But I do have characters.
You can
like
just write
physically.
that.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Just on the journal for the Roll20, there should be a character, a blank character there that says new PC or new PC1. Either one will work just fine. Just grab it and adjust all that stuff. Unfortunately, we do roll on the Roll20, so just re-roll your stats on there so that we may see them. And Just copy and paste any features of your character on there, but effectively, we could get past that and around it. As I'm gonna just um, throw in this blank for the time being, and you may place that blank character where you wish until you get a screenshot or some kind of art that you prefer. But do you have a place in mind specifically? As we can put you down, our other players can see where you are, and then we'll leave you for a bit to figure out your characters.
What's subclass?
It's up to you.
That's something.
Yeah, 100% up to you. What class are you originally? A bard. Yeah, like what kind of bard are you trying to be? Do you want to be a fighter? Do you want to be like more healer?
Anything.
It's really up to you.
It's literally you can be anything.
On the Roll20, you just have to pick whatever is there and punch in what you actually want, copy and paste style, because I don't have the books on here, and it makes no sense to even pay for them when I could just say this phrase that I just said. So
What's the subclass?
again, it's up to you. You just have to pick a subclass. There are multiple subclasses. You have to find one that fits you the best.
So I can't tell you.
You just have to pick the type of college you're from, effectively. So for bards,
I'm just going to choose fighter.
okay, yeah, you may.
More damage.
Fighter subclass, okay. So Kon, you've been climbing for like a minute, maybe. Yeah. You probably wouldn't be there. You most likely would be still around where Kuiko and them are. Oh, gosh. I just realized I can't change anything on my other character sheet. That's annoying. All right, that's fine. So yes, we then are climbing up. Feara, please choose your point. I can affect it. I don't know why it doesn't let me do it then. Whatever, I'll ignore it. Let's see. This is there. Thank you very much. Nothing works for me then. Got it. So as we're all here climbing up apparently, and Feara is hiding currently, as they're deciding their situation. Kuiko is saying that she will not stand for this and is trying to start the fight or start a problem, or what is Kuiko doing?
He's going to propose that he stops one last time.
That he stops?
Yeah. A rhetorical question, I
know. Okay. Okay, so Feara is in this room. So what do you say, Kuiko, to this thing one last time?
I don't know. I know what you're after, but I'm sorry, but I just can't. There's just something wrong about this. Please stop. Actually, holds out a boy, aim it at this guy.
Okay. I need everybody to make a wisdom save. Yes, wisdom save. Immediately. Yes.
Here, pulled out the book.
Hmm.
Would it be alright if I asked man
As you're climbing,
yeah.
and who are you casting command on? On Kuiko.
What I'll take on. Because right now, Kon is trying to
Um,
honestly, that sounds a thing. Sounds like a thing.
I would allow it, but since what Kuiko says is said, you guys still have to make a wisdom save before anything.
Come on.
So con saves.
3, 11.
Great.
Can I use my shield?
No, not for this.
What? No, it's a save. I can use my shield.
It's only attack rolls and made on you or against you. It's not a regular luck point. No. DC. I'll also accept a roll from you when you get the chance. A wisdom saving roll. If it's just a D20 and you tell me the modifier now, that's later. That's perfectly fine as well. But I'm gonna break down what is happening after I do the rolls for the NPCs. That is here. That's nice.
Basically, we're going to die.
No, that's not how it works. But
I think it's pretty close to how it works.
kind of. Let's see. So before any command spell could go off, yes. Oh no. Okay, let me get it ready proper. Let me just double check it. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Is it good on this end? Does seem fine. Okay, interesting. I will bring you there. Uh-huh. Excellent. What do you see? Sure. Do add your characters on here, please, everybody. Kon as well. As it seems that things are now different than they were moments ago. All of you having. Pardon?
Did Furbo have to do wisdom as well?
It's okay for them. They don't need to make the save. I'm gonna put all you guys over here, there. I don't have Digger, but we can all pretend that he's there. Then I'm gonna put Feara. I would say that you would be more there. And what you guys see is an entity begin walking your way, and when he reaches this area, he's sort of like, hey guys, what are you doing over there? Get in before the storm comes over. And he's kind of trying to call you over. He's like, what are you guys doing over there? He's kind of looking to the sky as if he's fearing an outcome.
I look at Kon, and can I find Digger here?
Digger is with you. Two things. Kuiko, you believe that you were farming moments ago, and this is your regular life. This is your day-to-day, and essentially the keeper of the plantation is calling you in, trying to warn you of this storm a-coming. Kon, this is an illusion. DC, have you made the save, the wisdom save? yet. I can't tell because I don't have it on here. Let's see. I do have you there. No, no, I don't. I have something else there. DC, are you able to roll a d20 for me real quick?
What?
Could you roll a d20 for me? It would be a wisdom save if you have it prepared already. But if you don't, then you could just roll a d20 and give me your modifier for it.
Oh. Oh.
Yes, please. Yeah. Have you rolled on the roll 20 for your stats yet?
For my stats?
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
Roll them. It's pretty easy. And it pretty much is a plug in and play. So when you get them and you choose them, just tell me what your wisdom modifier would have been for that. Or wisdom save effectively, because if you have proficiency, then it would apply, obviously. Regardless, I believe you would pass, but again, I would require that check. They're a bard. I would hope not. But again, as the rest of you are here, Kon, you're sort of like hanging. You're holding on to like the air in front of you, and you're slowly letting go. Like, what is going on here?
But if anything, Kuiko is going to go towards this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about Furball, but she's just going to walk towards him. Like, oh no, there's a storm. I better go in.
Yeah, yeah. You're effectively charmed by this person, and you regard them as an ally and a friend. But Kon, you were saying something?
Why that? I know this is
Oh, you know
Yes.
this is effectively a trap of some sort.
Would I have cast counterspell on
This is not a spell.
it? This wait. This is why you need the spell magic.
Oh, it's not a spell.
Which Kuiko has to cast because of charge. I mean, go ahead and use this.
So what do you guys do? What does Kon do?
I guess what's spell.
Yeah, sorry for interrupting.
Yes. Go ahead.
What did you say that I need to roll a D20?
Yeah. So it was just a wisdom save. So do you have your wisdom score yet? Did you roll your numbers yet?
I don't know how.
Okay. So same exact thing on the journal. But no, Kuiko probably know, but Danny probably knows better. But if you do go to the journal and you start the character mancer, it sets you up to begin the rolling procedure, and then you just roll them. It'll auto roll it effectively, and then you get to just pick what numbers into what stats you prefer.
It didn't do that when I was finding it. What Kuiko?
Didn't?
It didn't. I actually just rolled it manually. That's why my stats are low.
Did you roll them at what? Really?
I manually inserted every single stat and things because I couldn't get the character magic.
Okay, well then you should have told me, and I would have gotten you a new character sheet. But if the character mancer works properly, presumably that's what it would do. But again, at your leisure.
So do I have?
Mhm.
So do I have to like roll multiple times for my stat?
Yes, you would need 4d6 rolls 6 times, and then you drop the lowest on each of them.
B as in the highest number you can roll. So D6 is the highest number is a 6-sided die.
But
How many D6 did you say?
You have
If
6 different stats, so it's 6 dice.
it'll be 4d6 6 times.
Yes.
But if you go through the character master, it may just do it a little easier. I don't want you just to roll randomly. If you set up the character master to go through the level up, it should just roll near most all of them pretty quickly. But again, Kon, what do you do in a situation as you are kind of
So I know
the one aware?
Yes. I recommend we stay here and relax a bit. I want a long rest. That is what Kuiko would say in this situation. Am I still holding on in the air while I'm
You're looking at your hands that seem to be gripping at stuff,
so
but tangibly there's nothing there.
do I hear the roll while I'm walking?
No, you don't hear anything other than wind. There is a rush of wind as if a storm is on its way.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
I feel the rope.
Were you using a rope to climb up?
How's that like
It's effectively wow, what's it called? Difficult terrain to get up the 80 feet to get to the hole. So a rope wouldn't be required. But yeah, but you would assume that the couple of feet that you went up, even to be thrown out of it, you'd feel an impact of some sort somewhere.
Oh, shoot. I might do that.
You might be. What? I didn't hear you. Okay. Yes.
That's right. Slice myself with a
To what end?
like just a cut across my hand.
Okay.
It's a wild
Yeah, you don't even have to take a point of damage. It's just a cut. Bleed yourself. You see the blood. Blood on the blade.
and I'm gonna try and flick my blood to where like I would have been see if the blood like scans. You could have spiritual water, what fly
The moment you splash out the blood does fly out, but before it impacts with anything, it disappears, leaving no trail.
Can I do another wisdom save?
No, but you may pretend that you're in a farm and you're trying to get back in there, and you can assume that the dinner will be ready by the time you reach inside.
I'll take out my pickaxe that kills the birds.
You're taking out a pickaxe to what?
Kills the birds.
No, 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 you're not.
Yeah,
Wait.
just do it and see what happens.
As better as that sounds,
What is Spurbo?
Furbo just follows you.
I'm gonna cast.
What do you cast?
I'm gonna cast dancing lights.
Mhm.
I can cast 4 different
Okay. The dancing lights, when they come up, they sort of do give off light in their own space, but they don't give off light to anything else. Like you could hover it over anything here, and it just won't accept the light, almost. Thus, adding to the reality that this isn't real.
I think you should wake Kuiko up before she walks into this.
Well, Kuiko actually gets to make another save, as there's a bunch of dancing lights floating around that aren't acting or behaving the same way they usually would.
I have a small hypothesis on what this is, and I don't like it. And if I fail this, I am not possibly.
Yeah, I would say with advantage, you have saved, but nothing has changed.
Kuiko shakes her head
Mm-hmm.
after seeing the light, and then what? Her eyes start being dilated, and just say, "Wait, this is it. What?"
The image of the entity, this robot thing that seems unassuming, their image starts to sort of break, and it becomes more of the silver entity that you recognized earlier. As beautiful as they are, put together as they are, they sort of just hold their hand out, waiting for you. And they seem confused. They're like, "What is it? Come! The storm is coming! Hurry!" Yeah.
Can I cast the spell magic?
It's not magic.
Oh,
This seems to be powered by technology. This is clearly some kind of
no, you did the
terrain that hallucinatory of some sort.
Okay, the next time I'm playing a goddamn phaser down here,
Yes.
I'm going to throw the.
So I know this guy is like
You pretty much
I'm going to
deduce that.
pretend to walk towards it, and then swiftly take out and then swiftly pull into my pockets and throw out the bubble bomb right at this guy.
Yeah. Make an attack.
No, it's just bubble bomb. It's just here.
You still got to make an attack for the throw.
It's a, what is it? Is it plus dex and 12?
It's a D20.
11.
The 11 is gonna hit the mark. It's not gonna mess up. It's not based off AC.
Then go here and I can explode.
Okay. And how does it function properly?
She will swiftly pull out the grenade, squeeze it real tight, and then flings it like a baseball.
What does it do?
And the moment it lands, it explodes into a giant pool of green liquid. Basically, it was like copper shading, right?
Yes. Maybe.
Okay, that's just a pool of liquid.
Okay.
In like a kind of radius.
All right.
Hey guys, I think I just figured out how to do my stats.
Nice.
Okay. Great. Is that your wisdom score? Nice. So you definitely did save. And in the area that you find yourself in, DC, where Feara is at, they currently were hiding behind the machine that was pointed to them by a certain construct individual that didn't last long, as they basically were terminated at the last second in the previous room in which you found yourself in before this one. And now that you're in the room that you were pointed to, and you see this machine, this massive rod, and this massive computer that the previous screen would have shown you, that is your point of focus. That is the machine to destroy. That is the tower of exit. If that thing is eliminated, you no longer have to worry about this big, massive thing. Worst case scenario, it breaks up into several smaller ones, but several smaller things are easier to destroy than a big monster that's becoming the literal underworld. But as you find yourself in this situation, you do know that you're inside of some sort of dream of a sort, or a memory, more like. You may make an intelligence check to figure out which exactly. In fact, everyone may make that intelligence check.
Intelligence check is when you make the distance check for the lowest.
Um,
Yes,
uh,
in the left box, column, that box.
I'll accept Arcana. I'll accept History.
I have zero in all of them. Nice.
Excellent.
Radiance I can, right?
No. Intelligence or Arcana or History.
Am I?
Repeat that for me,
Yes,
Simon.
yeah.
I didn't hear.
Am I
Of course, yeah. You all currently are aware that you're in a dream bit kind of thing.
Oh, that's
So, did you want to roll as well, DC? An intelligence check. See where this thing is at. Maybe a Arcana. Not sure if you're proficient with one or the other. Did you want to make an intelligence check or an Arcana or History check to figure out where you really are? At least at this moment. Yeah.
You did the best out of all of us. That's amazing.
So, from this, from the insight that at least you had, Feara, you know that it's easy, especially within a place with enough metals or mirrors, lights, stuff like that, to make illusions of the sort. You've seen it done before in many a stage where a magician or some kind of arcanist would effectively trick the sight of the people around simply by angles or the positioning of where they are. Using a fog usually helps, but this is very intricate in its own manner. It almost seems real to the touch. It isn't, but it does almost feel tangible. It does have like some resonation. There's a vibration to all the things here, almost giving it that bit of reality vibe. But you know it's bullshit. Besides that, all you guys may act as you will, because we're here. You guys basically figured it out. Even Digger's kind of looking about like, at the sky, concerned where he's at exactly.
It's how we used to take a smack.
So
That would be a great bad, but Kuiko would almost die in that zone.
So we don't like it.
you don't. You don't. You can assume that there's definitely a catalyst with an 8. What that catalyst is, you're not sure. Kuiko, you could tell though that it is probably something that he has control over, and I guess we'll see what Digger knows. Let's see if he says something out loud.
I still threw the bomb for that.
Oh yeah, you throw the bomb, huh? How much damage does that do?
I think 2d4.
Only?
Yes. Oh, wait, 44.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
Wait, can I just pass this side?
You
Can
may.
you? Oh wait, you have a slot because of oh my god.
Like not as a stealth,
Yeah. You can cast True Sight because you have that natural ability. Pardon. So
like try casting.
so you just do it. Yeah. What does it look like when your eyes turn to this sight? What comes across?
Like what used to be like sort of a dark people's turn a bright red.
Yeah. And as you scan about with these tint of red now enveloping your pupils, it seems that you're still in the same room. It just there seems to be these massive bulbs of light flashing with a constant whir that kind of would be, in all theory, giving anyone 5 feet from it thunder damage. But as these pillars have been erected all over the place, there seems to be at least 2 or 3 of them. They seem to be part of the problem. They seem to be the real illusion, or at least the thing that is fabricating the illusion. And to mark them, I'll point them out. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3.
I still see that exit.
I'm sorry?
I still see the exit.
Oh god.
Up top, you do your sight has that range. You can see that exit. Yes.
You seriously just want to be because of that actually. Yeah. Wait, give me a second.
Of course. DC.
Ririsu, are you happy out with am I allowed to just
You may. That's a choice. So it's up to you. It is difficult terrain and about 80 feet up there.
about how far from that? How much have I gone?
Like 10 feet, barely.
And how much can I climb this one?
If you were to take this whole turn to climb, what's your movement speed?
Isn't climbing speed 1/2 of the movement speed?
Difficult terrain. He isn't actually climbing. It's difficult terrain to climb up this right here. So what's your climbing speed? I mean, what's your walking speed?
What is it?
30 feet. So yeah, it'd be 15 divided by 80, which is what, 4 times, 5 times, I think. Is that even right? 30, 60.
Yes, 4 times.
It's half speed.
No, it's 5 times. It's 5 times.
6 times effectively, yes.
No, it's 5 times. 5 by 75 meters. It times 10.
Don't steal my 5 feet. That's still another round.
Well, good luck.
You'd have 5 more rounds because you're 5 feet up. You'd have 5 more rounds to escape effectively.
Good luck.
This is difficult correct, right? It's not climbing.
It is difficult terrain, and you are technically climbing, but it acts as difficult terrain only.
Kuiko.
Terrain just or is this like special?
No, it's just half your movement.
So it's 15 feet off, right?
No,
It's
you can
80.
dash if you want to like that. It's
You
climbing
you
and
can dash, I guess. You can do that, yeah.
yeah, just dash. You
To
can-
eliminate it to be 3 rounds instead. Yeah.
Only to be Kuiko, I just fire in 2 rounds.
I have a total of 4. Like 20
Yes.
You have total of 40 feet.
well, with that. But what was that?
This just
That's
doubles your speed, yeah.
Okay. So 30 feet of that with that.
Mm-hmm.
Why is escaping so damn mathematical?
Because you're trying to survive.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna basically walk like 15 feet to the after that, I am going to use this step to go another 30.
Okay.
Which is 45 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to use something this is my number 5. So I need 50 feet of this cave. So of this line. I'm now. Originally, I was 10, right?
Yes.
Yes, we are 60 feet up.
So I'm 60 feet off.
Okay. So everybody watches as Kon sort of just climbs the air in this place.
Yeah.
He's just kind of like backwards climbing the air a bit in an angle. He slightly angles it more. There's like kind of like swirly kind of maneuver going on here where gravity is just working for him somehow. And he's just Spider-Manning nothing. Pure air. No. I want the damage roll from Kuiko. What was it, 4d6?
Extra damage. Nice. Just look at those ones. Beautiful.
Okay. And I believe that lasts for 2 rounds.
It just disappears.
Oh. After
You can
use,
see why
it should stay till the end of your next turn.
it stays until the end of my next turn.
So yeah, so the ball's still there. So if he doesn't move, it's bad news bear. But 6 points of damage is still 6 points of damage. Acid?
Yep.
Gotcha. So with that being said, DC, I don't want to neglect you, but if you have anything, definitely do just type it up there. But what you also notice is there's this individual climbing up on the air, upside down almost, and they're pretty close to the area of which seems to be these points of void. They seem to. Oh, okay. The parts that are marked in red, they seem to sort of just be difficult to look at specifically, as if almost they're meant to stray your eyes away from it. That's clear and indicative of a lot of magics that would be of the defensive kind. I know there's an actual term, but if it's not evocation or illusion, I forgot it. So whatever. But yeah, what do you guys do other than that?
So, okay, right now, we will just do a acid ball that dealt damage to something. Kon is climbing the air like Spider-Man, and then there's another guy walking on the air upside down.
Yeah,
Is that correct?
yeah. Wait, Con's the one that's upside down, from what I know.
There's another one stable Kuiko, I guess. Does Kuiko know there's Feara.
What?
Does Kuiko know this Feara?
Feara? No. I'll say they were well hidden within it earlier, especially as you guys came in and made noise. And they will expose themselves the moment they choose to expose themselves, if they choose to expose themselves. But what you notice is, Kuiko, you're kind of having thrown this thing, and you would assume it to attack you, maybe, or do something about it. But it just kind of stands there, and it's just like, what is this? What is this? It's just yelling. It's confused. It's like, well, what is this? It doesn't know how to react to this attack. It's just lost in its own confusion, it seems. Is there anything that you do? Anything that you say?
I'm still going to continuously asking Con what is he doing by the up the air.
Oh, come on.
Kuiko is going to try and hunt this one, the guy floating in the air.
Okay. You hunter's mark them. Con, do you respond?
What are you doing? Just asking what are you doing.
I'm gonna be like, hey, you started this fine. Good luck.
What?
What, you expecting to put my life on the line? Or what, a fight that isn't gonna get us anywhere? Well, I hope to see you again. All looking very angry. And Kondo
Kuiko is going to fight some lips, but doesn't say anything.
Wait, Kuku is what?
Going to fight some lips, but doesn't say anything.
Gotcha. What is-
Okay, I'm going to shoot at this guy with water arrow.
Yeah. Make an attack.
With the auto arrows. 18 to hit. Oh my god.
18 hits this thing.
And 19 damage.
As they're struck, it seems that a bit of them is ripped apart, almost like an arm, kind of swinging in place, hanging by threads or wires, let's say. And yeah, they're struck. Do you do anything else?
Does it say anything?
It's been yelling the entire time.
What is this? Bigger. You know what is happening? She's going to run back to Bigger real quick and ask that.
He kind of shrugs. Let me check something of his. See what he got earlier. No, he just did well with the wisdom save. He's gonna say, I don't know how we got here, Kuiko. What is going on exactly? What is this?
I think it is an illusion, but I can't spell it.
This isn't pure magic. This is trickery. Con, what do you do? DC, what do you do? Do you do anything within all this? Please tell us. Don't be afraid. But Con, what do you do in this situation? Do you finish climbing out? Do you get to the end?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish climbing up and get to the end.
Okay. You're sorely disappointed as when you reach the end, you realize that there's a bit of a glass in the way.
How big is the glass?
Do you like press the glass to check it?
Oh, I was just gonna like misty step through.
Well, I mean, do you press the glass to check how thick it is, though?
Sure.
It opens. Yeah,
It's really
it kind of
nice.
just it is angled the moment you touch it. Dyson, DC. I just said if there's anything that Fiera does in this situation where um, maybe a fight is about to ensue, maybe an escape is about to occur. If you had something that you wanted to do in that time, let us know. But Khan, yeah. You could easily step out.
Oh, it's a nice stuff. I go out to but you got yourself into this mess. I hope you get yourself back. And then I walk away.
Okay, so you step out of the hole. The moment you step out, the illusion breaks for you, almost like glass. This image is cracked and broken to you, and you see the image you saw previously. The exit of tower. This several sets of electronic or construct-like individuals. And as you're peering down, the hole closes. And you cannot see them anymore.
It's gone.
You cannot see through the wall or the floor that was created after you breached through it.
Is it always like completely surrounded by ceiling?
I'm sorry?
Like are we completely surrounded by water right now?
No. For you, it just seems like a floating island in the middle of what could be a storm eventually. It's not not at all like a ship. It just feels like an empty place. The walls also happen to coincide to a degree to what the room looks like. So it's also very clear that you're inside of an illusion. And yes, DC, that is perfectly fine for Fiera to still be hiding.
Kuiko is going to tell forward and say, let's try and find a corner, a wall, anything. And she's going to run up to a wall and try to bang on it.
Okay. You're going tung, 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 on almost nothing. Like you hear a noise resonating from your hits, but there's nothing that you're actually tangibly hitting. You just happen to hit something, and then you chose that as your wall, I'm assuming.
A wall?
Yeah, seems to be a wall.
No, I'm saying it's
Khan, could I get you to make a deck save, please? No, that's not great. Okay. Good friend. The lonely survivor.
oh no.
Where did Khan go? Let's make sure I know where I'm going with this. I believe it was this one.
The DM is plotting.
Excellent. This is it. No, there's no plotting. This has been plotted already, unfortunately, a long time ago. No, it's fine. Rules when you take your time. It's not like I want a nice, seamless game to be had. But for the time being, we'll go over to what Khan is going through a bit. Con, you may put yourself on this here somewhere. Specifically, right about here would be perfect. And you're kind of looking within, and as you're checking around, you're realizing that you're not really in much of a dangerous spot, but that is almost eliminated immediately as the metallic dragon that you met a long time ago, a long time being relative, at the front gates of the perennial stratum, the large city in which the people of the underworld live in. And that metallic dragon themselves, they seemed intimidating as they were generally the largest thing around, albeit most of their wing was sort of like ethereal and kind of like silvery sparks. You're not sure how to concept that properly, but that is what you remember seeing. And this is what you're seeing now as you see this massive flying, floating dragon casually not having noticed you. And they're currently still attacking this entity. Seemingly, probably one of the only things that hang around the longest, having as much hit points as they do have. But the laser that flies out, this massive yellow orange blast that shoots out in a line that rips through and on the top of this entire set of islands and massive growing arms, from where you can tell that this construct is becoming slowly but surely. And again, it one of those rays just goes right past you, and you take 14 points of radiant damage.
Yes, it seems like a perfectly safe operation.
Staying here would lead similar results, possibly not from this exact individual, as they sort of are doing a laser attack fly by. But there are several other things that consistently barrage this entity from the outside, and you are now in the center of it. Yes. Do you do anything? What is your next move? As it's your turn, effectively. Yeah, you should be able to. You're just going for the water. Okay. And what's your intent there once you get to the water? To the perennial stratum? Yeah. Seems like a rough swim towards there. The water seems to have grown since the time that you've been inside of this machine. It would take about an hour. That's dependent on your constitution.
Even if I use just to help myself out while I'm
No, yeah, that just be an aid for sure. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing.
Kon swims to the castle gate, essentially. Gotcha.
Wait, what castle gate?
The perennial stratum, effectively.
That
Okay.
is so damn far away.
It's
If I remember, it's like 3 kilometers.
yeah, it was like a 4-hour dragon fight, I believe. Close enough. Regardless, as we find ourselves here -1 con, what do you guys do in this situation where you see this void of space in this odd imagery where it seems to be some kind of farm, albeit not something for regular things, but it seems that the fruit that hang here are odd and metallic. They seem to be how would you just imagine an armored banana?
Okay. Well, so Tom just go back and say, it's I don't care. And then she's going to confront this guy again. And this time she's gonna walk up to him. Like, right here. And ask, hello?
They reel back when you get close to them, having been attacked by you thrice already, technically.
Oh,
And they say, why did you do that? Why?
I'm sorry,
I don't understand.
I'm sorry, I thought you were with them.
Yeah, they just continue asking the same question. Why? I don't understand.
Um,
Doesn't make sense. Make no, I need an intelligence check. Intelligence save. Sorry.
Save.
Yes.
Oh, a 16. Nice.
They're trying to pacify you. In their word, yeah, they're trying to pacify you. They're trying to keep
What
you
is
from
that?
attacking them. They're trying to keep you from attacking them.
You're trying
All it can, even if it does so using trickery with words or possibly even magic at this point. But they're trying to charm you.
okay. You didn't fail. Like twice.
You didn't fail. No, you are not charmed by this thing.
And Kuiko is going to wait for a while and then realize that he's trying to charm you. He then has a blank expression and then walks up and stabs with the dagger.
Right before you go for the stab, the head of it is kind of concave and flat, and it seems unassuming, almost like this thing isn't gonna attack anybody or just is tired to. Yet, as they kind of watch that you're unreceptive to their words, they say, "Well, it was worth a try, wasn't it?" And yeah, go for your stab.
Stab with evil. Go. Go. A 9. Wow. Can I? Eh.
You
No,
miss.
it's fine. +7. I've got down a +7.
We'll
Just like it's way too hard. And if we don't disagree, go.
we'll for sure roll initiative. And as he says, that he also states, it'll be no fun if your friend leaves so soon. And he kind of just points at the ceiling. And Kon, you may make another dex save. as a whole kind of apparates under you and is trying to suck you into this space once again.
Am I allowed to use this step now?
You is Misty Step a reaction?
It is not, but I can
Mm, we're in reaction territory at the moment, unfortunately. Yeah, so we would require a reaction in order to utilize it at this moment. So unless you have a reaction that can save out of this, you'll have to make the save itself. If you avoid it, you could definitely Misty Step on your turn out of it, because obviously, yes, it will be the third. Yeah, 17 is good. You save and pretty much almost fall into this hole that appears. Effectively, you're sort of actually almost around here. When all this starts to happen, and you're kind of almost thrown into this hole, but you do not fall in. Let's roll initiative.
Anyway, plus 4 advantage. 72. Advantage on initiative.
I don't know how to sit. What is going on? Okay. Wow, 22 initiative. DC, roll initiative for us as you are also in this con. It's so funny. I don't have my dice out, guys. So I'll roll 3 different initiatives. The first one is for Digger. Yes, please. Oh no, I rolled D100s instead, like an idiot.
Where's initiative again?
At the top of the middle, that's next to your armor class and your speed. Under the place where it says EXP, the race in the weapon.
Oh,
Oh no.
Con 9. Yeah. 7. And then everybody else. Oh, dead last. Three. Okay, Kuiko acts first in this round, and then it seems that the big guy gets to act after that. But Kuiko, what do you do on the top of your turn? And if you were anywhere,
Okay, here's a very good question. Is my Hunter's Light on this guy?
yeah, that's the one you chose.
I chose the guy who was walking in there.
The guy that was in the area.
Yeah.
Then it's marked on this guy.
Wait, this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to... Okay, what is my DPS for this? Let's see. Is that music from this? That little static sounding music?
Possibly. Not. I don't know. Who knows
It must be
nowadays?
the machine.
It must
I guess you
be.
can see it. If you can see it on road I am going to...
Oh yes, yes we can. Yes we can. DC.
Um,
I marked you on there for sure.
okay. I'm going to. Oh, okay. A very weird question. Can I? Oh, wait, they have lasers, I suppose. I'm going to. This is a wall, right? I can't just go through here, right?
Yeah, no, you can't. They're kind of blocking the area towards there, and the only one that really got through it was Kon, as he kind of angled his way up to be towards the middle, walked up to the hole, and then tried to escape out by the northwest, northeast. I'll say, pardon, northwest was correct actually. And he almost fell nearly as he was 10 feet away from water. I think just pretty close to it. You're still, you could probably even still smell the water at this moment, Con. But yeah,
Well, you call. Oh, you're there. Okay. Then I'm going to go back 30 feet, and then shoot. No.
you don't disengage.
I'm going to go back 30 feet and shoot at this guy.
Okay, but you don't disengage.
No, I'm not in that here.
You just made a melee attack.
No, I just go to wait, only a melee attack.
You just previously made a melee attack on him.
Oh, right. Well, that's going to be. Okay, purple is over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then can I move purple over here to attack him first?
Sure.
Oh wait, never mind. I'm just gonna attack it twice with my daggers.
Yeah, you can still move Furball to flank.
I have advantage already because of first round they have advantage, so I'm gonna do.
Could you read that for me? Could you pop up that effect that hasn't acted? Yes. Okay.
I think I've sent you before.
Yeah, I just need to read it again.
It's good.
Against creatures that have not yet acted, you do not have advantage on this creature.
They have. What do you mean? We just started initiative.
Did we?
We just put initiative. What do you mean?
Did we?
Oh no. Were they in battle the entire time?
We've been in initiative for so long.
That's fine. Purple. I'm going to come back here, taking the opportunity attack.
Great. That's fine. I will say though, you do get to apply double. You stuck it once or twice? No, you hit it once, so you do get to add a hunter's mark to it for sure.
It already all right. One. Wait,
It rolled a 1.
I used hunter's mark on the guy that was walking in air, and I struck at the person in front of me.
Walking in the air. Who'd you cast hunter's mark in? Was it in dream state?
In dream state, someone was walking in air. Why in the illusion thing?
Then it's this guy.
Yeah, so I didn't stab him, so I should have been here.
You still had to get close to him to try to stab.
Yes, but I did not stab him. He was the one walking in air. I was stabbing another person.
There's only one person in that state. It was him.
Ah,
Yeah.
it was an illusion.
It just doesn't look like him anymore.
I hit myself with confusion. Okay.
Yes. And you were hitting me with it too. I was like, wait, what?
Okay, let me say something. Hunter's mark is like right? Yeah. That was
No. She's talking about the enemy.
the other guy that was in there.
So yeah, so you're gonna back up. You're gonna take the attack of opportunity. It doesn't. I mean, do you take it?
Yes, I'm gonna take it.
Okay. Move where you move.
Yeah, at right here. Not beautiful.
Yeah, it doesn't go for the attack, but okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna use my once per day action surge.
Do you have an action surge?
That one thing you gave me, should I not use it? I still
You don't have it. That's gone. That's
Thank you.
yeah.
Yes, it just cheap about
Multi-class if you want an action surge.
twice at this place.
Shoot
And
it.
shoot it right into his gigantic eye.
Okay.
And
I don't think I saw which one you marked as your
this guy, the
target.
silver guy.
Gotcha. Great. Do it.
Come on. 11 and 27. That's 3 in 1.
11 and what?
11 and 23.
Do you have advantage?
No. It's still 11 and 27.
Oh, it's 11. Oh, okay. So the 27 does hit for sure.
And that is 18 damage.
Oh, okay. I'll put that on there.
Is it humanoid? I don't think it's humanoid.
It looks humanoid.
Then can I use critical damage?
It won't give it to them though. They just happen to look humanoid, but they aren't. Is that the end of your turn? You do anything else?
Yes, and then purple will just bite it.
Go for it.
Oh, I'm not 20.
Okay.
Haven't had that in a while.
Massive damage.
19 damage.
I don't know why I rolled twice, but they failed their save,
How does it work?
and they're currently prone. So you now have disadvantage on range shots on them. But okay.
Oh, wait. That still makes absolute sense. Okay. And that's my turn.
Pick the wolf. That's how much damage? Is 13 damage? Or plus
19.
6? 19. Gotcha.
Ignore the 2.
So this first round, as Kuiko does get to attack this individual as they were hit by acid, struck by arrows, and now a blue furry wolf is dragging this entity to the ground. It seems almost unbothered as it's looking, but snaps his fingers instead, and I need everybody in here to make a Constitution save. This includes Kon, who's kind of hanging on the edge there, almost close enough to this room. So he just gives you like a Thanos snap, but I need you guys to all make Constitution saves. This includes Furball, and this includes Digger.
Plus 1. A 17.
No, Digger, not good.
Where's Constitution save?
Constitution would be under Dexterity, to the left again, where with everything else.
Under your name. And with the bonus under
Under my name?
On your character. Yeah.
And then under proficiency and cast the box.
Oh, I think this is it. Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. That's not a great roll, but yeah. Con, let me get a con save as well, please. Unless you gave it to me already, which you did. Yes. Not good for Con. Save for Kuiko. A save for Furball. Failures all around. So I need Con. I need Feara. And I need Digger to all roll me D100 rolls. That's just regular D100. And you may use the dice apparatus for it. Oh, you already know what you're doing. Now for this, I have to look up a thing. I will ask for your numbers. I will just sneakily sheet and take Digger's first as an example. Digger, as he is struck by this, what does he face? He has a 55.
So what are we going to do about tomorrow?
We're not concerned about it. For some reason, he seemed to have disappeared after the illusion. It's weird. Could Kuiko, could I get you to roll me a d6, please?
D6.
Yes.
2.
2. Okay. Digger grows a third leg.
What?
It's just like a tiny half-sized leg that sprouts sideways out of his right leg.
Oh, God.
It looks like it's trying to move, but it literally has no effect in anything at all. Besides that, what are your numbers? I'll start with you, DC. What do you have as your number? Your D100? What was that?
What?
What was your roll?
The D100?
Yes.
16.
16. Okay.
Is that radiation?
These are the Fey conditions that occur every once in a while in this area. You guys are being struck by light and power. This aura that sickens or empowers you, given the situation. For you, DC, Feara currently has a secret effect.
Oh, God.
You don't know what that is? I have to write it
A
down.
secret effect?
You have a secret effect. It only comes out when it comes out. So when it applies, I guess I'll let you know it happens. But other than that, you have a secret effect. But
What's the secret effect?
you don't know yet. You just feel magically
Oh, alright.
inclined somehow. You just whoa, there's something going on, and you've been affected by these fey afflictions before. These this massive light that could shift and change you very close to like of that of radiation. But
Something's wrong. I can hear it.
Kon, what was your role? May I have that? It was 86, you said? Okay.
I hear the call home.
Oh my lord. Out of all the rolls.
What?
Oh.
What? Wait, it's
Ro-
the first time people said that. What is this?
Roll a d8 for me, please. Higher the better.
Oh, come on. Oh, no.
I don't know what you rolled. Okay, 2? Okay, pick 2 of the silver things on the screen, please. Not the guy in the computer, not the lady in the computer, and not the squishy guy in the front. Just pick 2. That's 1. And where's the other one? That
Did
one.
it get found?
Gotcha.
Oh, no. I have no idea. Nice. Directed to the player or to the enemy.
Right. So what happens as the light kind of glows here, very similar to just right before the illusion had appeared and you guys were all taken to this different area. You all feel the warmth, the heat. Some of you feel that it's overtaking you. Some push back and fight back, keeping it out of you. Others accepted it very easily and have a bit of magic within their hands that they can't justify or tell what it is yet. Yet, as Kon is trying to swim away, escaping this hellhole as it is their turn pretty much next, this blast flies out of them when they're touched with this light. And effectively, an EMP burst occurs.
Oh, EMP first.
And now we have 2 inert constructs in the field.
Hey.
So these things are now destroyed effectively.
They just
Cannot
survive.
work unless this thing survives the night. I'm not sure what's going on with my mouse. I think it's dying. Ran out of battery. I didn't replace the battery before leaving, so that's annoying. But yeah, that happens. Then it's Digger's turn. He'll probably shoot something. But Kon, what do you do? Yeah. So you're already out of it. Part of your movement to just climb that little bit wouldn't cost you much. Do you leave?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep swimming towards
Yeah. As you go to turn, the hole itself is already closing.
I can still see through the hole, right? It's not fully closed.
The moment you step away from it, you know, as you did last time, it will close immediately. Gone. No more access.
But I can still go through, right?
No, you can't see or go through it if it closes. You can go through it now, but if you step away from it, it will close from you.
Yeah.
You're you're going through it now.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're escaping to leave, right?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, so you move your movement, you get to the water by that point, and you start swimming. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
I do need the. It's very
Oh, just like literally.
literally.
So it coincides perfectly. Yeah, get out of here.
Don't worry, I won't die.
You don't know that.
I'll
Don't.
see how it is. I see how it goes now.
I love it.
Good luck.
Well, I have fun regardless. But thank you.
Is Feara still there just waiting?
It is Fiera's turn now. Yes. What do you do? Where do you find? Where do you think you're hidden? Because I mean, you can't really be here. So where would you find yourself? You could be behind any other thing.
Explain.
Mhm.
Can you explain the map for me?
Yes.
Okay. So first, in your character sheet, there's speed. That is how.
No, hold on. They want the map. Hold on.
Oh, the map.
Yes. So I'm gonna freehand show you what is going on, and then I'm gonna delete all those drawings because they get annoying. So here,
I heard they say the map. Oh god.
yeah, this seems to be a podium and then a computer of a sort with this massive tower that seems to be what is generally connected to all of this is connected sorry, is not connected to the ceiling. It is about 30 feet high, and there's a bunch of lights and colors flying off of that. You recognize this as the innards of the tower of exit. If you destroy this, you can get out of here. This machine doesn't work without this thing. Other than that, you see that. Whoa, I'm not sure what happened there. All of this just effectively is a bit of a landscape that these round guardian-looking pillars, these obelisks. These, how would I call them? They're constructs. They're just mini constructs that are stuck to the ground. They effectively. Why am I not here anymore? Whatever. They effectively are guarding this area. Besides that, you see the rest of the team in a bit of a lower space. Is a bit of a step down, but other than that, the rest is walls.
Alright.
Don't worry about taking good off. It's a strategy game that you can talk it down.
I'm trying to figure out why Ririsu disappeared, or Kevin, DK.
I just imagine that he just decided to sleep, and now no matter what we try, we just can't think of it. He's too exhausted from having not fired a single fireball for the past 12 hours.
Oh no, I was talking about like me. Like I saw my thing disappear. Octavian, I that's easy to deal with. He's just not here.
Another story thought.
So yeah, what do you guys do? What does Feara do?
What would Feara
Yeah, and
who's this guy? Near the computer.
that's this one.
Yeah.
That they seem to be someone that attentively works on the computer. They're probably they seem to be more humanoid than the rest of them. They actually do have some flesh on them, from what you can tell. Sort of a hybrid computer person or a hybrid construct person.
So like a cyborg?
Yes.
Oh, alright. I wanna attack the person.
Sure.
Wanna attack the cyborg.
Sure. May I ask, where were you hiding? Could you put yourself there and then move to where you would go to attack? You're the little blue person. Yes. Yeah, that's perfect. That's what I imagined. And what does your attack look like? Yeah.
I feel like Feara would slowly approach and sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Cyborg.
Okay.
Okay, I just have PTSD.
What are you attacking with?
My bare hands.
Okay, sure. I'm sure you have weapons. You would have picked up weapons as you're an adventurer. But you can attack with your bare hands if you'd like. You don't have to. You're. Mm-hmm.
Wait, I changed my mind. Feara would find an exposed wire, grab the wire, and try to strangle the cyborg with it.
Okay. So you want to grapple them?
Yeah.
Okay. How much movement do you have?
Movement?
Yeah, like what's your speed?
Next to Mysticism.
30 feet.
Okay. So you would have enough movement speed to grab a wire and then go for a chokehold on them. Could I get a D6, please?
Sure.
Great. That's a nice, thick, healthy wire. It won't tear or rip for no reason.
Nice.
So yeah, you go up there. You get to make it would be a contested strength check with them. I'll give you advantage as they would not have been expecting this, knowing that they have a bit of an army on their back and they are the more important one, they believe, in this party. So what's your intent? Do you want to break them? Do you wish to choke them out of air in a couple rounds? Do you wish to distract or prevent them from touching the computers? What is it? Where's your head at?
I wanna knock them out.
Okay. Are you what's your strength score? May I ask?
What?
Your strength score. Or your stat. You can just tell me what your strength is. Yes. What's the number?
4.
Four?
Four.
Like straight up 4? Or mod 4?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Wait, I don't.
Wait, what do you mean by mod 4?
Okay,
Uh,
there are two numbers. On the double digit one, how big is the number?
I'm already checking that out.
18.
Yeah,
18.
plus-
Oh,
my
so yeah, so it's pretty great. So yeah, you get up there and you grab them. And as you're choking them out, they seem unprepared for. Make an athletics check.
it scales the top two ones.
Athletics.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Hey.
your 19 beats their 18.
Yeah.
You currently have them in the show code.
So I practically.
Mm-hmm. Tell us. What do you do?
It's fine.
So I practically. What quote unquote win.
Mm-hmm.
Choke.
For the round, yeah, you have them pulled back. Do you wish to do anything specifically? Are you going to take advantage on like your next attacks? Do you wish to pry them off of the machine, or again you just double down on the get knocking them out?
Double down, knocking them out.
Gotcha. So we'll hit that on your next turn then. But before the end of your turn, legendary action is taken. And
Yes.
everybody has to make a Constitution save again.
Please, PMP class. Come on. 60.
Constitution save.
Oh, wrong one. Well, it doesn't matter. So they still have to roll that D100.
Double natural.
Furball does not want any issues. Did you roll a con save? Yours was 15. No, you're good. You're good. 16 is good. Yeah, the only one that had to roll for that was Digger apparently. So Digger 49. Wonder what's a 49. Oh, come on. Digger. Sensitive to starlight.
Yeah. Starlight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool.
No, it isn't. Starlight is almost all light, by the way.
What? Starlight is light from. Oh, so it's also sensitive to sunlight.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Stars are sun.
Luckily you're in the world. As this all happens, again, he instead of snapping his finger this time, he kind of puts both his hands on the ground and using their shoulders to kind of empower the room, they sort of make a glow happen. And again, this Fey affliction hits everybody. But at the end of Fiera's turn, effectively it is the minion's turn. So then everything gets a little rough. What does this look like to you guys? Oh, wrong screen. Let me get on the other one. That's this guy. That's here. I definitely know what I'm doing, guys. 100%. Definitely am prepared and didn't show up late today and all that good stuff. All that good stuff. All right. Here's that. That's great. That's not the one that I wanted. Then it's this one. Okay, very nice. It is this one. Okay, so so okay, so it's very difficult making attacks without looking at them. So I'm gonna have to look at them. We have 1, 2, 3 effectively left in the match. 2 of them are taken out. Thank you to Kon. Thank you for that, Kon.
You take more damage than we can ever have.
But you're gone now. And yeah, they're gonna make their attacks. So right. Yeah, I do have everything ready then. So 1 to Feara, who is being watched by one of the flying ones. But then the rest of the 2 actually attack at Kuiko and 1 at Digger. So Feara, this is for you. Kuiko, this is you. Digger. No idea what the rolls were. So you guys tell me if it was bad or great. None of you guys are lycanthropes or vampires, so you may ignore silver damage if that. But
Okay, that's half right.
yeah, but 17, does that hit Feara?
Okay, next to your initiative, there is a number. Is it equal or
Does it hit your AC, the 17?
armor class next to your initiative? Is it higher or equal to your AC?
Wait, I'm confused.
In your sheet, there is initiative, right?
Initiative?
To the left of it, there is armor class, a circle with a number in it. Is 17 equal or higher?
What's the number there?
Oh,
Tell us the number.
Yes.
9.
Your AC is 9?
How?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, that sounds
My
wrong.
armor class is 9.
No.
Is your
No.
dexterity-
Okay. So yes. All right. I see where the issue is. You just don't have your items. The bards do get armor.
Okay, let's check the
Oh,
blood.
oh.
So I'll get that for you right quick. Bard.
How can we quickly do the calculations?
So you may choose which armor you prefer. You have a proficiency on all light armor. So actually, you can't really choose. So you could have.
Later on.
You have leather armor.
Nice.
You have a rapier, a longsword, or any simple weapon. A diplomat's pack or entertainer's pack, and then a lute or any other magical instrument. So again, I'll repeat those if you need me to. But that leather armor effectively gives you.
Can you please write that down?
Yeah, I'll if anything, message it to you later. But that leather armor
Basically,
effectively gives you 11 armor, 11 AC plus your dex. Currently, your dex is -1, so you can only have 11 AC currently.
what? No, it's 10. Can you go negative with dex?
You cannot.
Oh, wait, that's 10. That is.
Yeah, you can't go negative. So your AC is 11. Not that much
So
better.
I have 11 armor class?
Yes. So you may update that.
I'm going to change that.
Yes, of course. Carrying a shield obviously helps, but if you have anything bigger than a buckler, you can't cast magics.